Hello, hello. How are you doing? And welcome for a very late night for me. I was gonna start the stream a bit earlier, but well, stuff's happened. It's been going alright, and as the title says, today is a chill stream with just me grinding some probably Atlanta Pensacola, going to, I don't know, Wyoming or New Orleans. Oh, uh, is this arcade? Yeah, that's arcade. So, where thanks? No thanks today. Today is naval stream. Sorry. Thanks are coming tomorrow, and I will say if there's gonna be British or Russian tanks. But tanks are coming tomorrow. Thanks for planes. I haven't decided yet. One or two. So yeah, it's been a while since I last streamed. I hope I haven't rusted. Is this 6 point or 5 point? No, that's 6.0, sadly. Yeah, I know, you're messing around. I'm joking too. But I'm not joking about that. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be about tanks. I'm just like messing around in general. Okay. Now how should I play? Because Kraken forgot. Haven't played Naval in like 2 weeks or so. I've been helping my friend grinding low tier tanks, so I took quite a break from Naval, so I'm fresh and full of will and motivation for to finish the grind. Not the worst, what they say. Especially right now that's arcade naval EC, so not a lot of zombie players. People are mostly coming here with a purpose. Okay, finally the chat. How's it called? The chat extension? No, that's not extension. The chat window on the overlay is working. It's been working like 2 or 3 days, I recall, to just get it to work. Because for some reason, when it showed only me and only for a few minutes. The chat was working, then it wasn't, then it was again, and right now, as I see, it's going perfectly fine. How's the ships? Well, ships are fine. US ships are, in general, quite good. You can't be missing if you're playing US. It's like US in general, in War Thunder. You are getting very well, right now it's going in a straight line and shooting because I'm going to A, as I'm in a cruiser. If I was going in a destroyer, I would probably go to B or C, then dropping torps, etc. Yeah, game mode is the same as in all. Domination is basically your capture the zone, and counter is two teams going in parallel lines with NPCs, NPCs destroyers and convoys. And conquest, we don't talk about conquest. Yeah, it is pretty fun. If today was the realistic day, then I would probably play Naval EC, the Enduring Confrontation. A lot more and to unpack. Like spotting carriers, attacking convoys, attacking ground installations to capture the base, etc, etc. Quite a lot to do and not have not to be bored. Not die from boredom. But as of right now, I'm not a big fan of arcade version. I'm just not a fan of arcade in general. So right now, naval realistic battles. With domination being your typical team deathmatch slash capture the point, like in all ground modes, and in some part like in your RRB or AB. I think this Scourge is oh no, it's not zombie, but that's good. But I don't think I should count on that Helena to do anything meaningful. See that this hell on the enemy Helena is shooting at me. Okay, quite good shot, quite good shot. What would I do for a pair of torpedoes? That's my problem with US cruisers. No torpedoes. Because the US doctrine thought that torpedoes are only for destroyers. No need of putting torpedoes on other ships because big gun strategy. Then they switched that, of course, with the coming of World War II, and then the ability of having cruisers with torpedoes, like Japanese shown them, was quite a good idea, yet they still didn't implement it because it was cheaper to build the current ships than to design new classes, especially since it was working. But just like with US and 20mm guns, it was not a good idea. Fire. Fire raining down on me like I'm in Vietnam. But I'm on the wrong side. Alex was dropping napalm. Speaking of which, napalm is in War Thunder. Might go and unlock it and try and see how it's working. Some small... oh shit, I hit my mic on some smaller targets. Okay, I forgot that I have a scout plane. Okay. Okay. Very clever of me. Please cooperate. Okay, so right now I'm dying. I'm gonna pretend that I don't see the fire coming. Maybe I do. I'm just out. When I said that, fire is out and another fire has started. Crew, so probably like 1-2 more salvos. I can get that Kerch. I'm sorry, Kirov, not Kerch. Helena. Girls, no. Helenas. Helenas are a pain in the ass, so I don't think I'm able to deal any damage. Yeah, no damage at all. At this point, it's GG. Somehow might be able to revive him. Hi, Logan. No. Spoke too soon. Can jinx it. And I'm down. That's what happens when you are against a zombie Helena.
Gunners are searching for airborne and surface targets.
They are copying the B. Oh, it's good that they spawned in a destroyer. 6 kilometers, 9.15. Okay, yeah. That's gonna work. It's gonna work really well, actually. Just see. Oh, sorry, I haven't noticed the message because YouTube automatically censored it. I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. From what I see, most people that are checking out my stream are haven't played Naval and are either willing to check it out or just fine with seeing how it's working on stream. to change my what's it called? The censorship. Is it going? How's it's censoring because okay, yeah, Dick was censored, etc., etc. I don't mind, but it's like YouTube do mind. I'm sorry for that because my chat is on Streamlabs. I don't see the layout on YouTube page. That's why I don't see every message. So it's weird, like bots on YouTube chat are fine, like check out this online dating, etc., etc. Yet a censored dick is bad. Yep. No, yeah, censored dick is bad. Yeah, it is bad. If it wasn't, then Japan wouldn't censor them in AVs. Yeah, it's probably because of the dick. And I don't mind. It's after 10 minutes, so I can swear all I want. Like, it's 30 to 40 seconds for a video and then around 10 minutes for a stream. Which means I am perfectly fine. YouTube is pleased that I'm family somewhat friendly. Is that? Ah, M then, okay. Just wondering why I didn't penetrate the bottom. Ah, okay, you say, and I have everything. Cool. Northampton spaded. So that means I can move to Portland. Trenton or Raleigh? Trenton, I think. Better AA. Yeah, that's a Maha from 1930s, that's a Maha from 1942. No wonder. I would go for Baltimore, but Baltimore without anything to back it up. It's quite painful. I even... yeah, I do. Baltimore, Portland, Northampton, or... No. Lineup should be... if you're not going for Helena, of course, that's my suggestion. The lineup would be Baltimore, New Orleans, and Cleveland / Brooklyn. Because Pittsburgh is basically Baltimore, but with worse AA. And if you're going for the full, then you're going for probably Arizona, Baltimore, and Brooklyn. That's like my suggestion. Because even at the top tier, you want to keep everything in your lineup. So you have 3 spawns max. That's why you're going 1 light cruiser, 1 heavy cruiser, and 1 battleship. That's like generally the best idea to have. From my recommendations, to all nations. Just go for whatever you like. Am I to say what you should play? I can give you suggestions, not give you a current meta. Current meta is you go Kronstadt, you research and buy Kronstadt, you obliterate everyone. Basically Kronstadt and Scharnhorst are the meta. Scharnhorst was a meta, right now Kron is. So you pick everything else, you will suffer, especially if you pick Japan or US. Just kinda funny when you think about that. Two major nations, like two big powers, two biggest naval powers of World War II, and they are suffered the most when it comes to naval gameplay, with Germany and Soviets being the best. That's in an ironic way it's very funny, but in gameplay terms it's not. I'm not gonna speak a lot about that because this is supposed to be a chill stream, not a rambling, ranting stream. Needless to say, I'm gonna say only one thing, and that is Gaijin revert back damage model and change the ammunition, the AP and SAP fuse delays, because right now your AP is basically HE but with more penetration. Fuse delay is oh yeah, no problem, welcome back. I was just talking and right about what lineup should I use right now, if any, but I'm gonna stick with this one until I'm gonna get Atlanta. And right now I'm rambling a bit about how Gaijin should revert to older damage model and how should they fix the fuse delays on battleships AP and SAP, because currently right now it's like you have AP that behaves like HE but with more penetration. So the shell is exploding in the armor, not after. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. Pop one torpedo. Depth stroke 4, okay, so won't be average. Okay, that's 6.0 again. God damn it. Well, let's hope no one is coming to B. I think no one will. No, B is clear. This light something, I can't see it. Let's shoot one salvo and find out. Probably Helena. No, that's not Helena, that's either Mikuma or Suzuya. That's Japanese one. Very good ship. Both of the versions, the premium and the normal one. And as you can see, Zombie Helena is already shooting at me. Two Zombie Helenas. Oh, that's Helena and Moffat. Even worse. How the planes in this game mode? Short answer, don't use them. Long answer, it depends. Or longer answer, it depends. Basically, if you know what happens when you send just one bomber, doesn't matter which one, the torpedo or dive bomber or normal bomber, with just one, without any protection, you're gonna get obliterated. Basically, AA is very good. Like, it's almost the airfield level AA. And right now you have to rely very much on speed, so, or on altitude. There's no in between. You probably should go with strategic bombers such like B-17, G5, Lancasters, Wellingtons, etc. So you can get the like 4 or 5 kilometers up in the air and then drop the bombs. But that is with its own disadvantages, like how much of a lead you need. You have to be very precise about it. Torpedo bombers are suffering because of the slow torpedo drop, besides American torpedoes, because they can be dropped with, when you're going like 760, 759 if I remember correctly. So basically you can just dive and then go straight without any slowing and drop them. So yes, they can be somewhat useful. Dive bombers, just no. Right now even battleships can deal with dive bombers. But then again, I'm gonna say but then again. This is the long answer, but then again, what I noticed is very big nerf to AA accuracy as of right now, and it's way safer. So I don't know, I'm speaking with prejudice almost, but well, my answer is like that. If you have a buddy, someone who wants to play with you planes, that was the backbone of Bombers IRL. But then, remember, they were backbones of the bombers, of the naval bombers, but they were never fighting alone. When you have only one bomber diving on you, you kinda know where to shoot, don't ya? With fast moving 20mm or 40mm, depending on which country. And if you have like 3-4 in a squadron, then it's harder. But as I said, if you have a buddy who is willing to play naval with you, who is willing to play planes, then go start together. Two planes are having way more chance to win against AA. Just watch out for unrealistic HEVT. Well, unrealistic. I'm speaking unrealistic because ships that are not supposed to have them, they have it, and ships that are supposed to have them, they don't. So that's my general advice and or solution. I remember that I was trying to drop. I think it was me or one of my friends. I know that it happened to me. So, oh fuck, I shouldn't drop every bomb. Let's leave some for Krasny Kafkas. I remember that it was like old piano gun or something like that. No, that's not a piano gun. Piano gun is 1 inch. That was like 3 inches. The 3-inch gun, the 76mm on a battleship, like the 1920s gun, shot me like when I was going like 600-700 kilometers per hour in a dive. So, for example, right now I can take F6F. The torpedo is going 757 and I can drop it from around 700 meters, which is very good. Right now the only drawback for this torpedo is the quite slow, quite small explosion that happens after. Basically going in a plane is going on a suicide mission. You pick your target, let's say this Kafka's on A, if the A-26 is not gonna take him. No, he's not. And I can go full dive with web. I can already drop it, but I don't want to. So let's pick up some speed. It's the account. I tell you, it's the account. So yeah, that was how you were playing planes. No. So, did you hear my explanation, or should I repeat myself? Because I'm happy to oblige. Oh yeah, it depends on the number. Yeah, so it depends on the number. Well, you have the advantage when you're going with your buddy 1 or 2, because the AA have a harder time catching up with more than one plane. If you're going with only one plane, like I did right now, more ships, and even one ship, can just focus the AA on one point, on only your plane. And that's what happens in most of the cases. Right now, 8 times out of 10, going in for a plane in naval is going on a suicide mission, on a kamikaze mission. You drop your torpedo, you drop your bomb, and if you're lucky enough, you are going back to the airfield. And most cases, you are not coming back, and you are just getting 1 kill, or not even that. Damn, I forgot what I was talking about after the number. I think I was talking about how we should use strategic bombers, for mostly because of the altitude and the you just have the drawback of, yeah, it's pretty real. Besides the quite a big nerf that everyone else is not doesn't happen. It's not happening, that there's no nerf. I somehow feel that there's a nerf to AA. Yeah, it's pretty real. Like I said, the best case of use is you in a very high altitude bomber that has your drawback of you being able, that you have to be able to predict the ship course and the speed of your bomb, and then you have American torpedoes that you can drop going 759 max from 700 meters around, so that's one of the best way. Dive bombers are pretty much useless unless you're in A1, AM1, in the Mauler, the US ones. I think AD4 counts too, the French one, if the French ever gets Navy. And besides that, like I said, grab yourself a buddy or two that is willing to play naval with you and back you up in a plane. Then spawn in a squadron. Even if the other guys are not dropping bombs, even if it's only you that drops, or like you or the other one, you have the biggest chance of succeed. Something like that. I'm just a bit prejudiced against planes because until this patch, going in a plane was basically are the planes that you can launch from the ship. Well, those are float planes. They are mostly used to cap zones. They have bombs, they sometimes have the what's it called, the forward facing armament or the rear armament. Well, the rear facing, they all have one MG mostly, and but they are slow. They're slow, they are not agile. You can drop smoke from them, so if you want, you can provide some cover for your ship, for someone else's ship. That's cool. I like that, not gonna lie. And you can cap zones. That's basically it. You don't use them for anything else, because, well, you can use them for recon, but that's what they were supposed to do in the first place. Oh, and here you have the other mode, the encounter. As I said, two teams going in a parallel lines to here and to here, with convoys starting from somewhere here around. You should convoys and NPC destroyers. You bleed their tickets
For airborne and surface targets.
and win. Let me just identify one. Okay, so here, this one is the you can pilot them. You can switch from using ship and using a plane, and they are not limited. The only thing that limits you is your fuel on a plane. you can't land near the plane, near the ship and refuel though. Sorry, that's not possible as of right now. So, as you can see, here's a convoy, cargo ship. You shoot at them, you kill them. Yeah, that would be cool, especially since most of the ships that have float plane catapults, they do have the crane for picking them up. It would be really cool to be able to do that.
The enemy ship sank.
But in most cases, how just how many players would actually do that? You start with like 40 or something minutes of fuel, so that basically is enough for the entire match. And it's way easier to just cap zone, because you have to be in a plane to capture a zone right now. You can't just land, make them land, turn off the engine and then switch to your ship. No, that's not possible right now. It's going in a straight line and the AI shoots the guns.
Thank you.
So the best solution. My advice is to just put fire extinguishing and loading prevention on auto. So this way you will not flood and you will not burn down. Then you switch back and you deal with repairs yourselves. In most cases your gun will not be damaged, so you can stay safe with that. Repairs are optional when you're piloting a plane. I would focus on fire and thinking. Because repair takes the crew into the damaged components. When it's repaired, it's recrewed again, so you're losing your crew. And if you don't know when to start repairing or what you should repair,
The enemy ship sank.
it's with the CO2, so ships just like to catch fire. What? There is a skill in crew to lessen the chance of engine fire, and it's to lessen the damage itself. There's also a modification to that is decreasing the crew that is killed by, as you said, CO2, because it's called ventilation, so I guess it's not from burning. Oh, okay, yeah, they used to, yeah, like a fire extinguisher, yeah. Yeah, now I get it now. Yeah. Your typical, like the powder fire extinguisher or something. Yeah. I don't know how it works in game. In game, it's basically you press a button, you put out the fire. If I remember correctly, it differed from nation to nation, but in most cases it was basically like you have in like you have a certain compartment that is being shut off and then CO2 pumped into it, so it decreases the oxygen, or just shut off and let it burn if it's a small fire. If not, then it's on deck, so maybe like a turret fire or something. Probably it's like 2 or 3 guys going with a fire extinguisher. Oh no, there's no such thing in game. You either have the crew skilled in the fire prevention for the engine bay, only for this part, the smoke funnels out on the outside and turrets, etc., are not do not count. But other than that, no, it's not modeled in the game, sadly. It would be really cool, but no such thing. Maybe later, maybe someday. So let's try and come closer to the cargo ships. Moffat, please die. Please die, Moffat. You're not making this easy on me. Okay, my bridge is out. I know. Oh, okay, it was a pilot. I was wondering why Wyvern doing that. Documentation of the SS Enterprise called Battleline 360 degrees. Okay, I'll check that. Thanks for dropping that. And I don't know if this isn't real. I would need to read into that, and I don't think right now stream is a good place to do my research. Okay. But I will check that out. I will for sure check that out and see if that was what you said was real or not. These like pumping the carbon dioxide into the compartments to prevent fire. I still don't know how it would work, that, to be completely honest, like pumping a CO2 with oils into like what compartments, engine, to prevent fire where the crew is operating. And as we all know, CO2 is quite deadly for humans. I will check that. I will for sure check that after the stream. Also, that's another tactic that you can use when you are in a single torpedo bomber. Basically, hug the islands. Go down, go low, so no one is shooting at you. And then pop off from behind an island, drop the torpedo, die. Most cases. Wow. Really heavy. And that was HEVT from USS Moffett. Guess it is realistic. 1944, 1945 destroyers, US destroyers were equipped with HEVT. Well, not only US, but the British ones too. Okay, let's shoot that Eugen. Okay, Eugen is in a weird spot when it comes to War Thunder, because most people that are using her are basically complaining that it's way easy to explode her, that it's not as powerful as Helena or as Zheleznyakov, even Mikuma. And then I never had a problem of playing Eugen. The same as with people were complaining that Eugen is the easiest ship to detonate when it comes to heavy cruisers. I was like, besides battleships, no one else has exploded me on like a normal basis. Okay, some frame drops. Everything fine, everything's fine. Fine as a cone of fine. That's Atlanta or Dido. No, that's Dido. Very fondly said by me, HMS Dildo. Because when used correctly, it can fuck you so hard that I'm gonna stop. Basically, if you want fast firing guns on a light cruiser and you are not playing US, just go for Dido. Dido is basically British Atlanta, but I have more fun in it. And Atlanta probably. Still don't have the Atlanta. I can't speak for her. But Atlanta is more for tryhards. Dido is more for fun. At least in my opinion. Shite. Relic.
Gunners are searching for airborne and surface targets.
Oh no, I have the parts and fire extinguishing equipment researched. I just don't like rally in general. I don't like these light cruisers.
Fire on board.
Dido is better. I'm gonna play Dido later. Oh, and the history channel. Now that you... sorry. Let me just rearrange my mic. Okay, this should be better. Now that you said that, I do recall that it was something like that on a history channel. That's something like Battle in 360, something like that. I do not recall it because it probably went under another name, Poland. Probably something like that, but something was changed, etc. That's why I couldn't wrap my head around that at the first place. Hello, hello.
Engine destroyed.
Ultra low quality gaming. I've been there. You have quite a funny name, if you ask me. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes even more sense. Hi, Des. Nice to seeing you here. Why did you change your YouTube name? Do I have enough spawn points? No, I don't know. Okay, return to hangar. Six. Huh. Okay, how much for Atlanta? Ah, okay. Oh. I thought it was like recently and changed that. A year ago. Almost ages ago. When it comes to internet. Just like word of advice, maybe don't put your next time when you wanna change your nickname, don't change into your War Thunder one. I don't think YouTube will like that. Okay, let's go A. Opa Detroit Helena, so another 6.0. Every match I'm getting... sorry. Every match I'm getting the full... well, right. now it's not a full up tier because I have 5.3. So it's right now it's almost full up tier. But that I'm complaining because a lot of Moffats, not a lot of light cruisers for me to shoot at. Well, don't turn other people on. There are different sites and games for that. Not worth Thunder. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink. Okay, so like 2 Moffats and what else? 3 Moffats. I'm gonna have. Bridge is down. Okay, around here. Switch to SAP. SAP common will be good enough for the Moffat. Oh, nice. Takes the turret off. How I wish I spawned in something bigger with SAP. My Moffat Crusade could commence. Yeah, let's switch that to this. I don't know, Moffat Sumner. Something like that. Still working to A. Ah, that's Moffat. Well, funny that you say that, because I have a very good proposition for you. It's called Join My Moffat Crusade. The rules are very simple. When you play Naval, 5.0, 5.3, even maybe 4.0, and you have an up tier to 5.0, you get the idea. You are doing everything like always. But when you see a Moffat, you drop everything you're doing and you shoot one until it's dead. Unless something more important is happening. But yes, you do want to know what Moffat is. Moffat is 5.0 US Premium, which is blatantly not overpowered, but it's annoying. It has very fast speed, very fast reload speed, so the rate of fire, quite one of the best destroyers, shell, the 5-inch special common, one of the most tricky to shoot, and the trollable armor quite agile, good AA, HEVT for planes, and alright torpedoes. Basically, if you are if you want to buy one premium, buy Moffat, because it's so blatantly OP at its 5.0 tier. And right now it's pretty much a spam. Also, Moffat players have bad reputation right now for being a zombie players. So basically what they do is they switch to their secondaries or AA guns. They set their speed on 1/3 or 2/3, and they do nothing for the rest of the game. So this is not only Moffats. These are Helena players, Żelazniaków players, Mikuma players to some extent. Not a lot of other ships because it only works for premium. They're farming SLs and somewhat RP, and they are not playing. Also, they leave after dying only one time. Almost have the Tashkent, so my max is 4.3. Oh, 4.3 is still in a range of Moffats. No, but for real, you're gonna like Tashkent. Tashkent is a fun ship to play, at least for me. I just be prepared for very thin armor and bad crew placement. Other than that, Tashkent is fun to play. The fastest destroyer in the game. Guns are quite powerful, very agile. Don't use torpedoes, torpedoes are shit. Other than that, it's a lot of fun for a reasonably low repair cost, and the price. I would tally her, but if I had golden eagles, like spare golden eagles. So right now what I want to tally is my Congo and then probably Hood. One bad Russian ship. Maybe remember the class. Was it light cruiser, destroyer, heavy cruiser, battleship? If it's destroyer, I do have an idea, and if it's light cruiser, I have an idea too. If it's battleship, then no. Because all battleships, besides Kronstadt, well, Kronstadt is a battle cruiser. Battleships are alright for Russia. They have. If it's a light cruiser, he was probably talking about Krasny Krym or Krasny Kavkaz, and it's a destroyer, then it's probably the reserve one. Forgot the name. Kerch or something. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, Krasny. Krasny is... it's, you know, kinda hard position. At least I think that...
Gunners are searching for airborne and surface targets.
Krasnys are... well, first of all, Krasny Krym should be light cruiser, Krasny Kavkaz should be a heavy cruiser. Because Kavkaz has 180 millimeters, and for that it is classified as a heavy cruiser everywhere. I don't know why in this game it's not. Same with the Maxim Gorky and Sverdlov. But Probably it's Krasny Kavkaz with the 180 millimeters. Because first of all, besides the armor, it gets nothing. Very bad firepower, even though it's 180 millimeters. They're in a singular turret, which means no firepower, but reload rate, but shells. Low mobility, quite average AA. Nothing too crazy to even justify playing it. I played it once and then, well, played a few times and then never again. And I recommend not playing it. Or it's quite weird when you think about that. Gaijin is putting ships in wrong classes. Oh, no problem. Really important question, when will planes, tanks and ships play together? Probably never. To be completely honest, probably never. The only times when it can happen is when you are playing a custom game. So you need to get your friends, get on some Discord server that is specializing in that, and then do that. Why? Because it's hard to balance for Gaijin. That's the first thing. Second of all, they don't want a lot of players, more players than what they are right now, the 16 versus 16. Third reason is probably because it's way harder to optimize it. Fourth reason is the split between players. For example, when you have everything, like, what is the priority? Like, okay, planes will get spawn points, that's for sure, because it is both the thing in naval and in ground. So they will get spawn points. But then what about ships? Should ships get the spawn points? Or should they not? Should the tanks get spawn points, or should they not? Then yeah, that too. That has really bad issues when it comes to syncing and frames. Yeah, but then again, if, for example, let's say tanks and ships are free, like you have the spawns, probably spawn points, you can start with a destroyer or with one tank, etc. Let's say one team is spawning all in ships, second team is spawning all in tanks. Well, just a bit of an exaggeration, probably nothing would happen like that, but just for this hypothesis. How will you balance that? Tanks cannot penetrate ships. Not from this, not from the distance that ships are fighting, not from the distance that ships are bombarding tanks. I'm not gonna spawn because I'm the last player. I'm not gonna bother with that. Then again, they would have to design new maps, and they don't like to do that. One that has either 2 caps for tanks or 2 caps for planes, for ships, I'm sorry. Either one or that is putting the other in the disadvantage. And we all know which one would be at disadvantage. The ships, because no one is playing ships. No, but for real, the balancing, for the sake of balancing issues, it's way harder, and I don't think that Gaijin would want to commit for that. Maybe for something like the... Unless in them combining them for the future events, which a lot of players would like historical ones. Yes, that is one of the things. I was thinking about the long forgotten World War mode, where you had a few different modes that are not in the game, like the convoy protecting, like the one side is only planes, second side is only tanks, the AA. I was thinking that this could be quite good. For example, ships are, tanks are, something like that. Maybe not tanks. Planes are going for the ships, like the port bombardment, and ships are trying to prevent that. That could work, for example. Or maybe shore bombardment from ships, like the 1 or 2 players can spawn in a ship and they can bombard the shore from the distance while tanks are fighting for the points or trying to defend. Maybe something like we have in a single mission where it's the evacuation from Stalingrad, where the barges are coming and the planes are trying to kill them. The possibilities are, well, maybe not endless, but there is a lot of potential, but it's not for current game modes. As Des said, it's probably for historical events, for World War mode, probably. That would work, nothing else, because it's too hard to balance the issues. And also, at 6.7, there's 7.7, let's say, up tier for tanks. Someone is spawning in an Arizona, Congo, I know Hood, and they are bombarding from 15 kilometers. It's quite hard. They would rank up the kills with relative ease, and if there's no one on the enemy team in a battleship or in a ship or in a plane, then they would have no competition. They are basically what battleships were all about, so basically being an invincible being that people cannot touch. It is hard, and that's why in reality it was so useful. What about AI? We already have AI in air battles for ships. Is it a good AI? Is it a bad AI? There used to be AI tanks now they're playing. Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe a new mode for ships that could be useful, where one team would defend the tanks, the AI tanks or something like that. Yeah, that could be cool. But no. No. You misunderstood me back there. There's no AI that is steering the ship. The ship is going straight. If it hits an island, it hits an island. It does not steer away. It does nothing. It's the AI is only for guns. So no, it's not working like that. Yeah, that would be a good idea. That's true, that would be a quite nice idea, but no, sadly it's not the same AI as it's in... Yeah. Yeah. Think about it as an arcade ground where you hop in a plane. So you mean like if you're ranking up, I know, so 3 kills in a tank you get like 40 seconds in a, I know, battleship? Of course. Just numbers pulled out from my ass, because we all know that 40 seconds in a battleship is almost nothing. On salvo, basically.
Another zone captured. Keep it up. The victory will be all.
That could work. I could see that, because we already have the mechanic of using the kills as yeah, we already have the mechanic of using the kills as a measurement of the usage. I would like hey, as the captain going to fly upon me while I'm flying, the crew is still on the ship independent, but they won't receive commands. Well, kinda. It's basically you can set up like you should repair this automatically, and the rest is fire at will. Yeah, basically like that. It's oh, it's like your bridge is not existing. Like you have your bridge on a ship destroyed. You still can repair. People are still receiving, well, maybe receiving commands. People are still going after their commands. Like the repair teams are on place. They are trying. They are receiving the problems through the radio, but there's no there can be no orders for the engine bay. There are no orders for how to steer, etc. Yeah, something like that. About the idea of using ships as an arcade planes, it's alright. It's alright, but in realistic, I would like for it to at least be somewhat match up. So when you're playing Japan, you are getting Japanese ships, and then we still haven't touched the issue of the tech trees that they do not have ships. So tech trees like Sweden, like France. Because yeah, when you're thinking about the main four or six even for in this case, yeah, this could work. As of right now, from what I know, Gaijin is not keen on implementing subs to the normal game, and let's hope that it stays this way. If you've seen how it turned out in World of Warships, then you're gonna know that this is a good idea from Gaijin to keep the subs away for the event. Not right now. If I recall correctly, subs were more for the missile destroyers and the ARM. What we have in US as Douglas right now. And to be completely honest, subs, I don't think they fit the gameplay of the naval gameplay of War Thunder. As its own mode, yes, it worked, but for a mode that is more focused on realism, you are basically staying on the surface, not below, because subs this yeah, exactly. If subs come, it will turn out like World of Warships probably. Yeah, exactly, just what I said. And yeah, like I said, at this point, so World War II, they were staying mostly on the surface and only dive down for during the attack. Very easy to kill, especially when you see that in most cases the maps are island based, so a lot of shallow waters. Not the best environment for submarines to work, if you ask me. Mm, and yeah, they will either be a complete crap or they will be blatantly OP to the point of a blind one-handed chimpanzee could rack up kills and score. So basically what happened in World of Warships. Mm, shit. I don't like it alt tabbing, but I had to. Okay,
Gunners are searching for airborne
another
and
nerf
surface
port,
targets.
so let's go inside. And that's 5.3 and 5. 4 points. Okay, we have first down tier of the day. How it will turn out, we'll see. Right now, I'm gonna maneuver hard to not hit this Moffat. Okay. Moffat dodged, but now we have Chinese player in Spokojny. Yeah. You would be surprised how often they happen. Also, this is basically your typical 5.0 player. Your typical 5.0 side. Either Moffat or a Chinese player in Spokojny. Whoa, a player Moffat player. That's something I haven't seen in a while. On my team. Yeah, down tiers in Naval. They are fun. Sadly, they don't happen very often. But when they do... just pray that you're not a map like this, because when you spawn as in a cruiser... like, nothing for the entire match. Spawn in a destroyer, spawn in a PT boat, of which I don't have one. Nice.
The enemy ship sank.
Oh no, don't be sorry. Well, have to break it to you, but I'm gonna stream for another like half an hour, so you probably won't, but you can. I will be streaming tomorrow, so you can tune in for tomorrow, probably a bit earlier, like 1 or 2 hours earlier, but still. And have a good one too. I hope you enjoyed it for today. Okay, let's go be with Obrazitelny. Still don't know how to pronounce that. They pronounce that in a more Russian. Fuck.
Torpedo dead ahead.
Okay, that was a close dodge, and
Allied forces have captured a
I didn't even have my hands on keyboard. Is it Sobrazitelny or Sobrazitelny? More like Sobrazitelny. Sounds more Russian to me. And if something sounds more Russian, then it's probably the proper way to pronounce that. Hello, Muffets. Goodbye, Muffets. Wait, what? What? How? How did I... Okay. I don't know how I did that, but... more of that, please. Go right, then behind the PT boat spawn and drop torpedoes, then drop torpedoes there, then turn around through here. Okay, there is a plan. And I will see how it goes. And do think that I can drop torpedoes and still rack up some kills. Well, slowly. For a ship going 65 kilometers per hour, it's not that slow. Still a Tashkent speed could be more nice. 76, 8, 78, I think. Something around that.
Let's keep the pressure on.
Okay.
Victory is close.
Let's switch. Oh, poor Moffat. Oh, poor Moffat. Not poor Moffat. This one doesn't even react. I don't know how to feel about that. Turns out, aim for the rear ammo. Oh, Krasny.
Attack the A point.
Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. That's Krasny Kafkas. Him was a bit better. Still stacks ass, but at least it doesn't stack as much as this one.
Negative.
Yes, I made a mistake. Sorry. Okay. Turn around. Let's go behind that iceberg. Nice. You can see another Muppet, so there are turrets. There are turrets. Way easier when you know where to shoot.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
It's hard because you
The enemy ship
see. Way easier. Oh, this is something I haven't seen for a while. Halloween. This means someone has only reserves left. Slowly but surely chip away their crew. At this point, let's switch to HEVT. This should be better. Yeah.
Done.
I thought so. Okay, now another Moffat. Do the side. No detonation. And another one. No detonation.
The enemy ship's
Another Moffat. Another ammo detonation. Maybe? Hopefully.
fire on board.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Hades. No, Hades is easy to shoot too. Fuck. Thunder. Well, my killing spree ended. 6 kills. I call it a win. Go to hell, you noob.
Gunners are searching for airborne and surface targets. I know, you know you did good when someone else is trash talking you. The first time it happened for me. Last case was like, maybe not go to hell, but just nothing. Yeah, classic, exactly. I mean, 6 kills in Phelps is good. Also, it's not my fault that he did not protect his rear turrets. Because as I said, if you know where to shoot, then you will kill them. In most cases, Moffats are going in front of you, so that's why you can't easily pop them up, but they have really unprotected rear. It's gonna sound really bad, but when you go at them from behind, then in most cases you are gonna succeed. If you have heavy cruiser, of course, then you can go from the front. Because at the point of having 200mm guns, basically destroyer armor doesn't matter in most cases. And sometimes it even helps because more armor means you can detonate it. Detonate inside because you will not overpen. Still win this. Is it salvageable? Kinda. Kinda is, it kinda isn't. I can kill this Krasny. Yeah, Krasny is going down. Most are going to A. Attack the A point.
The A point.
Done.
Okay, nice. Scout planes should be useful, but I don't have one. Sadly.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Okay.
They go B or I.
Let's maybe go B.
Doesn't even matter.
We're gonna lose either way.
And do I see another Moffat? I see another Moffat. Oh, Vivi. You should look at that. Someone set on fire. I wonder how pissed off is is this guy gonna be when he sees that it's me who will kill him.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Let's face it, I'm gonna kill him. Sooner or later I will. Exploded. Ah, nor two more salvos. Probably one in the engine bay should be enough. Well, I said engine bay, then I shoot somewhere in the rather explicitly not aimed place. Only 26. Yeah, how much? 10 minutes around. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello there. You're ready to get destroyed? Okay, Moffat, never mind. Moffat takes priority. K2 will deal with them. Peace out. VSAF, I don't know. That's short or acronym. Yes. But 10%, so he's gonna die. He's gonna sink. That's how skeleton crew works. One bang. Okay, 10%. Never mind. Tank the shell. And seconds. Oh, now we fucked up. This is where you fucked up. See?
Fire on board.
You may have gotten my turrets, may have set me on fire, but it was I who killed you. I'm still can live. Well, not for long, because tickets are gonna bleed sooner or later.
We're losing.
Well, sad. Kinda sad that. Yeah, carry, but still lose. I mean, I can't go 1v16 by myself. Also, when I'm doing like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, when me myself
We've suffered a defeat. Everyone back to
is
base.
getting the amount of kills that my whole team is getting, like I especially counted that my whole team got my amount of kills. Their team got more than that. Well, they kinda went by, but it's them who. Well, see, see this. Our our squad, their squad. I mean, kinda hard to carry when you're alone, but oh well. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Well, for today, because I have another stream because it's 3 a.m. So another stream will be around 11 p.m. or at midnight, probably at midnight. Again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning by, leaving a like or even subscribing if you think that my content is good enough for you. So like I said, another stream tomorrow, and then the day after. That's gonna be it for another 2 weeks. Tomorrow I will have the second War Thunder ship toast posted, so you can tune for that too if you want. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, evening, or afternoon wherever you are. See you next time. Aventer out.